Let's take a look at this shaded and unshaded area type of question that was tested in PSLE 2021. So this is the figure that was given. This is a student's recount. So this is as best as what we have since we don't have the physical and real paper for proof. This is the line AB that we are supposed to find in part A. And this is the shaded region, the one that is all shaded in black. Okay, so all the lengths are given over here. And the first technique, even before I jump into anything, is to find similarities. And I think similarities is very important. As with any figure, be it this kind of figure, a model, or anything that helps us to visualize, I think finding similarities will help us a lot. So that's what I'll do. And you can see after that, I'll be able to find the length and breadth of pretty much the whole figure already. Okay, so that's what I'll do over here. This is 2 cm, this is 4 cm, and this is 8 cm, which helps me to find the total length over here of 14 cm. And then the other one right here will be 3 cm. Here is another 3 cm. And then up here, I would like to break it into h cm. And the other would be 7 minus h, because this whole thing that I'm about to highlight in blue is the same as this 7 cm highlighted in blue. So they both should add up to 7 cm. And right here, the question is, why do we have to solve a question with algebra? But P6 students actually learn simple algebra, and this is something that they can understand. If I were to show them 7 minus h plus h, you will know it adds up to 7 cm again, which is the blue highlighted line right here. And it's time to find AB. Okay, so we need to dive deeper into this figure. Let's talk about the similarities again between the perimeter of the shaded portion and the perimeter of the unshaded portion. So the similarities, I would highlight this 14 cm together with this 14 cm. They are all in the same color, so you should be able to follow. And then I'll change my highlighted color to pink, and then we can see that this is another similar line. Okay, so both the shaded and unshaded portion will have this pink line counted into their perimeter together with 14 cm, which makes up the blue lines. Then other similarities that we can find, I'll be highlighting in green, 3 cm, another 3 cm. And then this is where it's different. I have 7 cm here, which I will highlight in purple. And then another one, I have 7 minus h as compared to the unshaded portion where I'll only have h cm, where I'll highlight in orange. Okay, so I'll go ahead and write out the equations as if I'm trying to find the perimeter of the shaded and unshaded portions. So for the shaded, the perimeter will look like that. I'll take 3 plus 3, okay, because we also have that for the unshaded portion. We also have this 3 plus 3. So let's also begin writing that for the unshaded. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to stack the similar numbers first because that won't matter. The question above told us the difference, 4 cm more. This is the difference. So I don't want to focus on anything that is similar, right? Anything that is the same, I will ignore. Okay, so I will just group the same numbers together, and then at the end, I will put where the difference is. So you'll watch and then you'll see. Now I'm going to add my blue lines, which will add up to 14. So I'm just going to add 14 right here. Okay, and then there is the pink line. So I'll just write pink line because we don't know that real number. And then I have that 7 cm, which is this purple line. Okay, so I'll repeat again, the perimeter of the shaded portion will be 3 cm and 3 cm, the two small green highlighted lines. And then 14 cm is the blue highlighted lines, 8 plus 4 plus 2. And then we have the pink line, and then we have this 7 cm right here. Now we'll go on to continue the perimeter of the unshaded portion, where we have 3 cm and 3 cm. And then again, I have 14 cm, right? Okay, and then I have the pink line. So you can see I'm stacking the same numbers on top of each other, but this time it won't be 7 cm, it will be h cm. Okay. Oh, and then for the shaded, there is still this 7 minus h. So let's add it in as well. Now everything should be correct for the perimeter of the shaded portion and the perimeter of the unshaded portion. So everything that I'm going to highlight in blue, they make up the same number. And then everything that I'm going to circle in pink, this is the difference. And this is what we should be focusing on. So I'll do 7 plus 7 minus h. I'll simplify. And then I'll take this minus away the h because I'm trying to find the difference. So minus means difference, and that should equal to 4 cm. So from here, it's just a simple simplification of algebra that primary 6 students have done before. It is a topic in their syllabus. So what I'm going to do is group the numbers together and group the alphabets together. So here I'll have minus 2h equals to 4, and then 2h will be equal to 14 minus 4, which is equal to 10. So h equals to 10 divided by 2 equals to 5 cm. So now I'll go back to my figure and write in that h is 5 cm. So this one on top will be 7 minus 5. So that's 2 cm. Okay, so now we have uncovered everything. We don't have any more unknowns. Okay, so we have found AB. If it's not clear, this is where AB is. Okay, this whole portion right here. So that is 5 plus 3 plus 3, and that's 11 cm. So this is the answer for part A. Now we'll go on to part B, where we find out the shaded area. So there are multiple ways to do this, but I'm just going to show one way, which I feel is the clearest to me and pretty straightforward as well. The shapes that we'll be finding will be this huge rectangle right here, where the length and breadth, the length will be 14 cm, and the breadth will be everything right here, which is 2 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3. Okay, and the answer is 30. Okay, so we'll find the area of the huge rectangle, and we'll get 182 cm square. Okay, and since we are trying to find only the shaded portion, it means I need to minus away this triangle right here. So let's find the area of the triangle. We have the base and the height, which is AB that we found in part A, which is equal to 11 cm. So it'll be half times base times height, and we'll get 77 cm square. Next is easy. It's just this dotted portion over here, which I'm going to name it part Y and part X. Okay, so this is a concept that they have started learning since primary 4, area of composite figures, and they actually have to split it into rectangles or squares or a combination of those shapes. So we'll find the length and breadth of Y. So the length of Y will be 2 cm, and the breadth of Y will be 13 minus 3, which is 10 cm. So the area will be 20 cm square. And then we'll find the area of X, which is 7 times 4, which is 28 cm square. So final area will be to take the huge rectangle, okay, the huge rectangle, which is everything right here, minus away the triangle, which is 77, minus away Y, which is 20, and we'll minus away X, which is 28. So that leaves us with the shaded area that part B wants. And the answer that we'll get 57 cm square.